Hi everyone, Miles here. Today we're going to talk about what credit score you need to buy a house. So people are wanting to move out of the big city areas due to rioting, looting, police budgets being slashed, and because these high population dense areas are very expensive to live in. If you look at places, for instance, like New York City and a lot of places in California, a lot of people can't afford to live in these places anymore. So they're moving 40 minutes, even up to 2 to 3 hours away from places that they work in these major cities. So outside of the high tax states, your money goes a long way. For instance, in Florida, they don't really have an income tax to my knowledge. It's just you pay the federal tax and you're free to do whatever you want with your money. So I just wanted to talk about a few loan options and where your credit score needs to be for you to get home loans and qualify for your new home. So the first one is conventional loans. These, in my opinion, are the most common. The minimum credit score is 620 Fico. Some lenders won't go below a 660. I know right now, due to COVID-19, this pandemic, I've seen some banks require people to have a credit score of 680 to even 720, which is quite high. I don't even think maybe 15% of our population have 720 credit score. So the lower your credit score, the higher the interest rate on your loan. Better credit equals a lower interest rate. And I'll get to what the best credit score is in a moment. Limits on these loans are as follows, and I'll put something up right now so you guys can see it. Conventional loan limits, $510,400 for a single family home in most areas, $765,600 in high cost areas like Washington, D.C. and areas of California and New York City. Takes us into jumbo loans, which are a hybrid of conventional loans. They require a higher credit score because these homes are often extremely expensive and they go past what you saw in the conventional loan limits that I just showed you. $510,000, homes above that will require a jumbo loan. There's a little more risk to the bank doing these types of loans because they are so large, so they will require someone to have a much higher credit score, usually above a 680 to 720 for the jumbo loans. So we have FHA loans. These are federal housing loans. You can put as little as 3.5% down in the loan. The only drawback is you have to pay mortgage insurance for the lifetime of the loan. So a lot of time what people would do with these types of loans is in a few years they'll refinance to a conventional. If you put 10% or more down, you'll have to pay mortgage insurance for 11 years. The only way to get out of an FHA loan is to refinance to a conventional loan when you're eligible. Usually they want you to have at least 20% equity owned in the property. So the benchmark for an FHA loan or Federal Housing Administration loan is 680 Fico. VA loans. This is number 4 on the list for current or active members of the military. This just means Veterans Affairs or Veterans Assistance. The big advantage is you don't have to put any money down depending on the price of the loan. Lenders set their own credit score. The average score is anywhere from 580 to 660. So usually lenders know where they can fund your loan for. If you have a 580 credit score, just know that your interest might be a little higher. So the higher your credit score with the VA loans, you can get to a point where you're almost paying little to no interest at all. 5 on the list is USDA loans. USDA loans are pretty interesting because they're actually meant to be used for rural homes. I don't know if I said that right. Rural homes. With USDA loans, they're meant to be for houses that are not in major cities. They're meant to be for almost like what you would have like a farmhouses. USDA loans are perfect for that. The benchmark credit score is a 640. The lower your credit score, the higher your interest rate. So this is just something I want to remind you of. The best credit score is a 740 Fico, and that is the highest tier for a home loan. So if you have a 739, you're going to be in a lower tier for your home loan. So great websites for looking up your FICO score, especially for your home FICO score, is myfico.com. It's a great website. I love using it. The premier plan is what you would need to look at all your scores. A cheaper option, which I recommend to most people, is Experian.com. because you can buy all 3 reports and see where you score for an auto loan, where you score for a home loan, etc. Just make sure you cancel the plan, because the way it works is when you buy it, you're part of a subscription plan, and this will really get a lot of people. Thank you for watching.